Virtual stargazing, using simulated night skies, starscapes, or aurora borealis displays through virtual reality (VR) or immersive screens, is emerging as a surprisingly effective tool for improving sleep and reducing the mental overload caused by screen-related stress. At a time when digital devices are both essential and inescapable, the very technology often blamed for sleep disruption may also hold the key to restoring it, if used intentionally and creatively. The appeal of stargazing is as old as human consciousness. For millennia, looking up at the night sky has provided people with a sense of calm, perspective, and connection. The vastness of stars and the slow, silent movement of celestial bodies evoke awe and stillness, two emotional states associated with relaxation and lower stress hormone levels. In modern life, however, true dark skies are difficult to access, especially in cities where light pollution has erased the stars entirely. Enter virtual stargazing, which allows individuals to immerse themselves in panoramic views of galaxies, constellations, or glowing auroras from the comfort of their own homes. When experienced through VR or ambient digital environments, these simulations can mimic the sensory and psychological effects of real night skies. The slow pacing, deep color palette, and lack of cognitive demand allow the nervous system to shift into parasympathetic mode, the state responsible for rest, digestion, and sleep. This shift is critical for regulating melatonin, the hormone that cues the body to wind down in preparation for sleep. Exposure to blue light from standard screens, smartphones, laptops, tablets, disrupts melatonin production by confusing the brain's internal clock, circadian rhythm. It interprets this artificial light as daytime, suppressing melatonin and making it harder to fall asleep. Virtual stargazing, on the other hand, can flip this effect. When designed correctly, nighttime simulations in VR use darker, red-shifted light spectra and soft visual transitions that help signal to the brain that it is safe and time to rest. Unlike hyperstimulating media, news, social media, games, star fields and auroras provide passive, low-intensity visual input that promotes calm without requiring attention or interaction. Several preliminary studies and pilot trials in sleep labs have found that participants exposed to immersive nature scenes, especially night skies, moonlit landscapes, or slow cosmic visuals, experience reduced physiological arousal. Heart rate and blood pressure drop. Breathing slows. Salivary cortisol decreases. The experience elicits a similar effect to guided meditation or slow breathing exercises. In many users, this leads to shorter sleep latency, the time it takes to fall asleep, and improved overall sleep quality. One unique benefit of virtual stargazing is its ability to induce awe, a powerful emotion linked to mental quiet and a reduction in self-focused thought. When the brain experiences awe, it quiets down the default mode network, which is associated with rumination, worry, and overthinking, common culprits of insomnia. Stargazing triggers this effect naturally. In VR, where the scale and immersion can be amplified, the sense of awe is even more profound. People report feeling small, yet safe, mentally spacious, yet grounded. These psychological states are ideal for easing into sleep, especially for those struggling with anxiety or nighttime overstimulation. Additionally, aurora borealis simulations may offer a unique edge. The slow, undulating lights of auroras mimic natural circadian cues, gradual shifts in brightness and color temperature that help recalibrate the brain's sleep-wake cycle. Some VR experiences are now programmed to shift gently over time, mirroring the transition from twilight to deep night, guiding the user into a relaxed, sleep-ready state without jarring visuals or noise. Paired with calming soundscapes such as soft wind, distant cosmic hums, or subtle ambient music, these experiences become a kind of digital lullaby. Crucially, virtual stargazing can be part of a larger sleep hygiene routine. When used in the final 30 minutes before bed, instead of scrolling social media or binge-watching shows, it helps reframe the screen as a calming tool rather than a source of stimulation. For individuals who struggle to shut off their brain or who suffer from sensory overload, this kind of passive, visual decompression offers a gentle way to shift gears mentally and emotionally. It's especially helpful for children, teens, shift workers, and those with ADHD or generalized anxiety, where standard relaxation techniques may not be as accessible. However, not all virtual night sky experiences are created equal. The most effective programs for sleep use slow frame rates, soft transitions, and minimal user interaction. Bright flashes, fast motion, or high-contrast color schemes, common in many space-themed games, can be counterproductive. It's also important to use VR headsets with adjustable brightness and blue light filtering, or, better yet, stargazing displays projected on walls or ceiling panels, which remove the need for wearing devices at all. The goal is to create a sensory bridge to sleep, not another point of engagement. Ultimately, virtual stargazing offers a beautiful paradox, using technology not to stimulate, but to soothe. In a world where screens have become one of the main obstacles to rest, they can also, when thoughtfully designed, become a path back to it. The night sky, even when simulated, speaks to something deep in the human psyche. It slows the pace, softens the senses, and reminds us, in a quiet way, that it's okay to let go. In the dark, in the stillness, even in a digital one, the stars continue to shine. And sometimes, that's all we need to sleep a little better.